G, what's the first topic, brother?
So, everybody, let's get into it. So, everybody has seen the fifth episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, to kind of catch everybody up, we know that John Walker, aka No Cap, killed an innocent terrorist guy in front of
Mhm.
the whole world. And pretty much from this episode, from there, we get to see his downhill into his I guess his ego or what it means to be a Captain America. Then we see Falcon along with Bucky discussing like what it means to be this person and so many other good stuff throughout the episode. So I'll say my take for later on. I want to give it to my guests. How do y'all like this episode?
Yeah. I really love the episode, especially how the last episode just ended off on him basically he killed the terrorist guy.
Mm.
But what I really enjoyed was the ass kicking that Falcon and Bucky gave to John Walker. Like I was waiting for that all season already. Um, but to take it back a little bit, like with John Walker's basically downfall, I mean, it all goes down to him taking that super soldier serum. I mean, if you remember back to the first Captain America movie, I forget the doctor's name, but he basically tells Steve Rogers that once you take the serum, it's going to enhance whatever what you are. So it's going to make a good person better. It's going to make a bad person worse. And in this case, like, yeah, it made John Walker way worse. And you saw it too at the at his trial too, when he was
Oh yeah.
dishonorably honorably discharged, got the rank of Captain America stripped from him, all of his
Hmm.
medals. Like they even went as far as to tell him like, hey, you're not getting any benefits from us at
Yeah,
all.
and
That's
give
smack
the
in the
Like,
shield
face.
back. Bye.
Kind of messed up, man.
uh,
Oh, that was a smack in the face right there, man. Mm.
Definitely, definitely.
uh,
Yo, shout out to what's his name? What's the actor that plays Cap in this? Was something Russell?
It's
Wyatt. Wyatt
Wyatt
Russell.
Russell.
oh, the
Yeah.
actor's name?
Hmm.
Yeah, Wyatt Russell. Actually, the son of Kurt Russell. They didn't know that until like last week.
Oh
So he
wow.
got the yeah, he's got the acting in his blood. But it's funny just watching this last episode, man. I think you really see the character and see the complexity of the character because yeah, he just killed a guy and he was wrong for that. But it's like you saw what he said. He was like, listen, y'all made me. I just follow orders. I did what you told me to do. I am what you made me. And then it was
That
like,
was
look,
sad. That hurt.
right.
That
It,
hurt.
it was just like, it pretty much was just like, listen, you're lucky we're not throwing you in jail. And it kind of reinforced the whole theme of the episode because, you look at that beside one of the original Black Captain Americas. And, they was like, listen, they injected me with this, they made me this thing, and then because they wanted to kind of cover everything up, they locked me away for 30 years. So this
The
whole theme
social
of the
commentary
government,
is crazy.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. This whole theme of the
It's real. It's
government
really
taking these
real. It's like you
soldiers.
get something besides your superhero story. You get
Yep.
relevant contemporary societal issues, and
Mhm.
I love Marvel for that. I don't know how you guys
Hmm.
feel about it, but I like it.
I'm gonna tell you,
Definitely.
there were two moments in the show that were heartbroken. Where Walker was on a stand and he was like, "Y'all built me." I was like, "Damn, that hurt."
Oh yeah.
And then
Uh,
when Isaiah was like, just him talking about how,
It's past.
he they everybody got shot up. They was told it was tetanus, and then his boys got locked up. He went to go save them. They still end up dying anyways. But what did they do to him? Lock him up, and he got pride and poke for years. And it took the pity of a nurse to be like, you know what? Let me fake up your documents and say that you're dead. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn,
Hmm.
that's heartbroken, and that's in a Disney Marvel property. Like, you don't really get that in a superhero show. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
overall,
true.
I thought this was a strong episode. Light on the action after the first scene, but damn, some good social commentaries, some good dialogue. Some nice little laughs here and there. But overall, I thought it was a really strong episode because we got what, one more left, right?
yeah, I think it's the finale
Yeah, the
coming up.
next episode is the last one.
Mm.
Mhm. So
See?
yeah, I agree. I liked it too. And it's like you got all of that heavy stuff, and they packed all of this into 1 hour, which is just dope on their part. But you got all of that heavy stuff. You got Isaiah, the Black Captain America telling his story, and then you got really it's
Well,
U.S.
he said
agents.
no one should pick up the stars, and
Yep.
that was the line that really hit me. You're saying the lines that hit you, and he said no self-respecting Black man ever would pick that up because of what it stands for him, and it just that
It
was
makes you think, right? Like it's like
he's got
I
every
get it.
right to have that opinion, though.
Yeah.
Like
I get
from
it.
everything he went through, like they even went as far as to
I can't say that I get it, but
No, I understand where you're coming from. It's like, you know what? To a broader subject, though, it's what it means to be Black in America, especially if you're Black and you served in the military. It's like you fighting for your country. You're over there risking your life, bullets whizzing by. You seeing your friends get killed for your country. Then you come back, and there's certain people in this country who wouldn't even care if you lived or died. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the color of your skin, and that's life in America for a Black person, man. It's crazy. What I did like, though, on a lighter note, I did like the whole buddy cop thing with you had Bucky and you had Sam when they were fixing up the boat.
Yeah.
And yo, you know what? I just thought about this. Speaking of buddy cops, it was a nod to Lethal Weapon in there, because you remember in Lethal Weapon where Mel Gibson's character is kind of like flirting but not flirting with Danny Glover's daughter. So you kind of see that.
When
you kind of see that now when he's
when
like,
Bucky
"Hey,
said
I'm
hi
Bucky."
to Sarah.
yeah, he's like, don't flirt with my sister.
He told him not to
Don't
flirt with my
flirt with my
sister.
sister, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the superhero, super serum soldier, stuff in your blood. But whatever, just leave my sister out of the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? It was. I really like that, and I really like. On top of that, when you see Sam training with the shield, he finally gets everything right, and he's having this conversation with Bucky, and they still won't acknowledge the fact that they're friends. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Because that takes you back all the way to Civil War, where they really, had this, and I don't like you, this kind of awkward relationship, and they kind of still play on that now, even though we all know they're like brothers now.
Right.
So that was pretty cool.
There was a cool part in the first montage in the boat where Bucky, he was doing something right, but then he had the wrench. And he was just like doing this with the wrench, like, do what? Oh, okay, let me put it down. You know what I'm saying? It was just the little things like that I appreciate in this episode right here. But I want to talk to y'all about the first action scene where it was, the Bucky, Sam against
Bucky, Sam, and John
against Walker. Like, so how do y'all feel about that scene right there?
Oof. I was waiting for that ass kicking the entire show, man. Like I was waiting for them to take back that shield, like, because I know, like, I don't know if you guys know, but like John Walker, he does eventually in the comics, he does eventually turn to become a U.S. agent.
U.S. agent, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, I was waiting for that moment for them to take that shield back and for John Walker to finally start walking down that path in towards becoming U.S. agent. And I don't know if you guys saw the post-credit scene.
Yeah,
off that episode. There you go. Yeah. I was like, finally, at last, there we go.
About to see some stuff, man. John Walker, man, complicated character, but it's like it's not really his fault. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's just trying to do good. He's definitely made some mistakes, but it's like you said, you made me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's one of those things. I like that first action scene too, because leading up to it, we was like, okay, the episode, I think it was episode 4, ended with John Walker killing the dude. So immediately at the beginning of episode 6, like it's gonna be that showdown we've been waiting for the whole series. So to have it, and it didn't disappoint, man. They pretty much knocked each other out. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good fight, yeah.
Yeah, by the end of it. So that was pretty dope.
The whole time. My lady was like, I can't stand him. Ooh, I hate Cap. I mean,
it's like, why?
I'm like, trust me, nobody likes him.
Yeah,
I get it. I get it. But it's like, think about it though. Why though? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did he do that was other than killing a guy? But other than that, right? What did he do that was so horrible? I really think it's just, he's one of the. It's
because
almost
he's a
like
soldier.
a wrestling bad guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to have a good guy, you have to have a bad guy, because when it's like shades of gray, you know, whatever. But it's like he really didn't do it. In fact, even when he killed the guy in retaliation for the girl killing his best friend.
Right.
See,
I mean, nobody
but
said kill her. She killed the dude.
but that guy that he killed, he wasn't the guy that, killed Lamar, killed his friend.
True.
And
Right.
he even tries to, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but for me, my takeaway was like there's these little bits where like he's talking to himself, and I think he's trying to reassure himself that he killed the right person, because he knows he didn't, but he's trying to convince himself that he did, that he got justice for his friend, or else him killing that guy, him losing this title of Captain America, like that would break him, that would push him over the edge.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of layers in the show.
Yeah, I mean,
There's a lot.
I think for a lot of people, the reason why they didn't like him from like the first episode was because he replaced Steve Rogers. Like nobody can replace Chris Evans or Steve Rogers. So from like day one, people were like, I can't stand him. I hate him. But again, the army or the military, they made him that way. And I guess from what happened in Afghanistan when some of his buddies died, he's trying to overcompensate for that. So his evolution into his thought of what it means to be Captain America, it's like exceeding his level of expectations, where he has to go over and beyond just to prove to not to himself, but the entire world why he has to be Cap. But it went down a darker avenue to get there. But I mean, but to kind of like bring it back to like the actual a fight scene, like I don't know about y'all, but I love the way how Falcon fights with his wings and the
when with the booster
pack
too. Hell yeah, he's that's his advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I never seen anything that kind of like where somebody flies with like a jetpack, how they use it in like a hand-to-hand combat scene. It was just dope and like really creative, seeing how he like maneuvers around, do all of these flips and kicks, whatever. But I thought it was dope.
Yeah, they definitely did a great job. I'm trying to think of something similar to that anime. You're right. I think that was pretty like of itself, like
right,
original and very cool.
Yeah, because I think about it, and the X-Men cartoon shows, each and every one of them were like Archangel, or or even like in Up in Anime, I can't think of a single character that
jetpack and flipping around like that.
Right.
You can tell they really were thinking about how can we make it look cool. You know what I'm saying? Like how could you use that? Because it's obvious how you could use it. Like, you know, you got a jetpack and you gotta try to shoot down a plane or something like that. Like that's obvious. But in close quarter combat, like how can you use it? And I think, I don't think we've ever seen anything like that. I want to say in all the Avengers movies, he's always outside in the open, flying around doing his thing. But you never had that close quarters combat.
I'd probably say the closest thing you got to it was probably in Civil War when he fought Spider-Man, but you wouldn't really call that like close quarters. That's gonna be like mid to long range kind of.
Right, because you had the whole big mall area.
Yeah.
Question for y'all: who is Contessa? Who approached Walker?
Contessa. So
that's
right?
Hold on. I'll tell you who it is. That's Elaine Bennis from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Shout out to Julie Louis-Dreyfus, man. I love her, man. Ever since Seinfeld. She doesn't look her age at all. Like she does.
I think she works for the government, whoever it is.
So her actual name, she's known as Lady Hydra. Now you guys get that reference right there now. There you go.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't really know too much about her. Let me see here. Oh wait, what? Apparently Nick Fury and her had a relationship. Oh man. I'm just looking it up right now because I'm not familiar with her completely.
Yeah. Because like
great actress.
Yes, she is.
God, yes.
Love her.
She is.
Love her. And Veep, her and Veep, man.
Hilarious. Seinfeld was hilarious.
Yeah,
thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Love Julie, man.
But I'm like, so all right, seeing that we got one more episode left, how are they going to fit her role, Walker, the Flag Smashers, Falcon with his Wakanda new suit now, Bucky,
Oh yeah.
all in
I can't
one
wait to see that.
episode? Like, it's got to be like 2 hours long. I'm hoping.
I
That's me
hope
being
I was
so.
selfish.
thinking,
I
like,
hope
are they
it's
gonna do like
extra.
an hour, 40-minute episode? That's
Yeah.
exactly
I'm okay with
what I
that.
was hoping for and thinking.
They got to
I can't
because
remember
They
how.
might- they might
I
have
looked
to,
how
yeah.
long the last Mandalorian episode was.
oh
I think it was really short. The last Mandalorian episode was really
Yeah.
short.
yeah,
That
like
whole series was too short. I think the
Mhm.
episodes were like half-hour episodes. It
Yeah,
was dope,
just
but
about.
it's just like, yo, why is it so short, man?
I know,
But-
man.
Yeah,
They
it
need more
was
content.
definitely left me wanting more because of how fast it just tied everything up.
hmm and it's sad because I don't know if they're ever going to do any more shows like this involving these characters. Like I wonder now that WandaVision is done and Cap and Falcon, Falcon and a Soldier is about to finish. Are we going to see them again after this? Are they going to be in the movies? Are we getting any more shows? It's like
I don't know. I mean, after the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we are getting the Black Widow movie. Then right after that, we're going to be
True.
getting the Loki TV show.